All right. It's the Live Drive Jive Archive with your host, Frank Monday. Yay! Hope you are doing well today, everyone, out in Happy Land. Today is the Equinox. Nice. You've been waiting for it, and now it's here. The Grand Autumn Equinox. It's the 23rd of September, 2021. And here we are, yet again, another rotation of the zodiacal wheel. Having myself a COVID killer. It's always nice. Good way to wake up in the morning. Wake up with a COVID killer. Means I gotta have a little bit of window action though, which kind of makes it noisy. Try to keep these videos a little shorter, quarter of an hour each time. That localized grand solar ball is flaming in the eastern quadrant this morning, looking good. It's due east. Not a lot going on in Dreamland last night. Beautiful weather though. Last couple of days have been really pretty. I think they do that just for the equinox, just for the holidays. The other holiday we have here in China right now is the he's uncapped. Wow, really pretty flaming orange globe, and the moon's up too, nearly full. It's the 16th day of the 8th lunar month, so we're a day after the full moon. Me and Amber and Dre all got out to see the moon yesterday and the day before. Really beautiful. Always fun to see a big circular supermoon looming on the horizon. Oh wow, dude, really? Okay. If you say so. Last minute exiter. He's like, oh shit, there goes my exit. It is 6:25 a.m. on Thursday. You guys, some of you might be wondering, hey Frank Monday, it's Thursday. Why were there no live drive jives this week? And it's because we had a long weekend. So we were off from school. Get rid of that old COVID killer. We were off from school Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday I took an additional day off to go to the doctors to have a brain scan. As some of you may know, I had some brain work done. The brain. Yeah, so I'm like Joe Biden in that respect. I could feel your pain, old Beijing Biden. I know what's up. So I had a CTA yesterday. It's the 1 year mark, nearly the 1 year mark. October 2020. Is that when it happened? Yeah. October 2019 is when the old invisible boogeyman was released into the public. It's now coming out. Shit I was telling you guys way back in the day before it was it's still not in the public knowledge though, because so many folks are out there drinking the MSM Kool-Aid and they're like, oh, we'll just believe whatever they tell us because that's the science. And it's like, well, no, science isn't a belief. Science is a process. It's a method known as the scientific method. And the results are just data points. They're not irrefutable facts. Tattooed Monkey on one of his live stream recently said it best. He said, science is not facts or a dogma of, what did he say exactly? I can't remember, but basically a law of averages. Science is the process at arriving at having theorems and trying to prove those theorems, but it's all still, well, it's true 99% of the time, maybe. But there's always the outlier. There's always the exception to the rule. How about the Australians, huh? My heart goes out to y'all. You guys are fully under the jackbooted heel of the New World Order. No longer a conspiracy theory, huh? Just an outright conspiracy. Their little Miss Fourth Reich Nazi told them. She said, you guys are fucked. Get on your knees, Australia. The thing that baffles me is even the old fakie came out and said that the jibber jab is not guaranteed and that natural immunity is probably better. But even with that said, they're like, everybody's got to have the jab. And it's like, well, if the jab doesn't work, well, first it's, the jab, take the jab and you're good to go. Then they said, well, yeah, the jab won't prevent you from getting it, but it might prevent you from getting hospitalized. And then, well, that's not going to happen either. You're going to need endless boosters. And it's like, even with all that, the Kool-Aid is so strong. People are like, yeah, we should just get on our knees and commit to a lifetime of gene therapy because of an invisible boogeyman that Dr. Fauci cooked up with his homeboy Gates. Event 201, Wuhan military drills back in October 2019. So the guys who weaponized this thing and brought you super flu SARS Corona 2.0 are now the gods that you should take shots from to be saved. Why are you flashing your lights, bro? I don't get it. There's a whole line of dudes here going less than 80, 60. They're all in the fast lane doing 60. I'm in the middle lane. At least we're getting 80. then the guys over here in the slow lane are doing 60. And I got a cabbie flashing his lights at me. Unbelievable. Whereas I'm still pulling ahead of the crowd. And there's a guy in the emergency lane doing 100. All right, starting to move a little now. They're all assholes and idiots for the most part. They drive like they've got their heads straight up their asses. That's okay. Don't worry about that shit. Anyway, so it's all coming out. But what's it matter? Folks out there reporting the news, nothing's changing. They're all caught red-handed. Gates, Fauci, Epstein, whoever, Beijing, Biden, Hunter, they're all red fucking handed, and it's all coming out, but then nothing gets done. It's astounding. It's like they want to get caught so that they can laugh and say, look, we're immune. We're immune to the mandates. We're immune to the masks. We're immune to breaking the law. We're immune to printing money, selling out the country, violating the Constitution, kidnapping and raping children. Whatever we like to do, we do. Because we're immune. Ha ha ha, you stupid serfs. On your knees, plebes. It's a joke. You can't even worry about it. Ni hao. 谢谢. You just got to go forward with your own show and just forget about it. Wow, really beautiful day today though. The Grand Equinox. What's fun about the Equinox? Well, when you're working all day, not a lot, but you should get out and have a bonfire on Signal Hill. What is there's Signal Hill and then there's Sentinel Hill. Yeah, you should get out and have a bonfire at Sentinel Hill and get out your D copy of the Necronomicon. That would be fun. It's really a festive time, the Equinox and All Hallows Eve. It's when the veil gets the thinnest. Offer up adoration and homage to your ancestors and spirit guides. And there's a good reason for having the fires at this time too, right? You want to clear the forest floor and get that potash so that over the winter you can leach out the tannins and, you know, engage in alchemy. So man's proper place is to follow the natural order and the transformation of the seasons. We're so far removed from it a lot of times these days that it's hard to see the forest for the trees. In the anthroposophy, they say that it's a great time of letting go, where man should allow his spirit to commune with memento mori and realize that all things in the natural sphere are dying off And man should let go too and allow his spirit to die during this time. Or not let his spirit die, but let the attachment to the material sphere die off and commune with that energy, letting go and retreating to the mind, I guess, during the winter. They say the winter is the best time for learning and studying and thinking, hibernating. Get ready for some serious spirit work. Winter's not here yet, though. Harbingers of winter are all over the city. The crows, the whippoorwill is headed south. But the crows are always out in force in Beijing around the time of from equinox to winter solstice. Good time to get out your copy of Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven and read over it. Maybe I'll do a theatrical reading of The Raven. I don't know, there's a lot of good ones out there on the tubes, though. I was watching a little bit of the Poop Shoot over the weekend. There's a lot more, like, edgy stuff on the Poop Shoots, BitChute. I can't upload to it, though, and I can hardly even get it to open. And the same is true with YouTube a lot of times. They just don't allow it to open. Don't always allow me to upload. So I'll try to get this video out to you guys. Yeah, I'm feeling a little tuckered today. You know, when they do the CTA, the brain scan or whatever, they give you a good dose of iodine into your blood, which is toxic. And so I'm suffering from some mild toxic overload. But I guess the key is just drink a lot of water and you'll piss it out for the most part. Wash it out of your body. Good opportunity to do some intermittent fasting, though. You're supposed to fast for 12 hours, and I think I fasted for near 24 before I went in and did it. Drink a lot of water, so on and so forth. Let us pray. Lord of the universe, vast and the mighty one, we adore thee and we invoke thee. On this grand equinox, hail unto thee who art Ra in thy rising, even unto thee who art Ra in thy strength, who travellest over the heavens at the uprising of the sun. Tahuti standeth in his splendor at the prow, and Ra-Hor-Kuit abideth at the helm. Hail unto thee from the abodes of the night. I love y'all good-looking, sexy people out in Happy Land, and I will see you in the abodes of the future.